Good morning, everyone. Not even 8 o'clock, my part of the world. So we are starting out. Dawn just broke. It's going to be a cold, snowy, beautiful day. Bloodywood, Yaad. Now, straight out of requests, out of the comments, out of right out of the comments. I've enjoyed what I've heard. I do have a little inside knowledge on what it's about, so I think I'm gonna just check it out and see what it brings out of me. As a admitted more than once pet owner, appreciator. I love my dog.
As long as we were together for the past and the past lost, but it made me better. Had to feel love to feel lost. Yeah, feel that now more than ever.
Okay. This is where my channel gets complicated, because I talk about all kinds of crazy stuff that segued into this reaction. So I am literally bringing a bunch of feelings from the last reaction. Just went 20 minutes on another subject that ends up starting out my day over on Patreon. Not a solicitation. It's just a matter of fact. I was reflecting on having to leave the dog home alone and go. I'm starting a full-time job. Mostly I've been here on the channel, but it's a tough grind. So you do what you got to do. And I'm starting back to 40 hours at least, or more away from the house. And I'm, 13-year-old dog. Thank goodness the 1-year-old cat brings so much energy to the house that I think he is going to be, old Poncho's going to be cool. Hunter's going to keep Poncho just fired up. Inside joke.
To feel love, to feel lost. Yeah, feel that now more than ever. You're never gonna be lost. Your fire burns beneath the frost. An empire built between my thoughts. Crisscrossed across the line that can't be crossed. A million memories in this melody singing to me. Smile, this is the way it's meant to be. So I go detached and gone. Little look back for a bit, but I'm still moving on to a story in a canvas yet to be drawn of a child of the night. But I fight for the dawn, on and on in the way.
Before he goes on and on and on and on, the song is super good. I admit that it's connecting to other ideas. So if you wait all the way to the end, I'll even explain because they have notes about it right here. I got. I was watching a movie, and someone made the most asinine reference to animal enslavement, and I thought the line was so repulsive because it completely ignored the history of the relationships of humans and animals. And if you wait to the end, I'll get to it because it's a little it's a kind of a bloody warlike story about war elephants. So
It's yet to be drawn of a child of the night, but I fight for the dawn. On and on in the way. Singing we may be gone, but what we have will always stay.
yeah, I'll leave it at this for the song. Next. Oh, shit. Next to my mom on the shelf are the pets I love as well. To see every day.
What we have will always stay. I said I would love you forever, and you thought it would only last as long as we were together. Do you remember when I said I would love you forever, and you thought it would only last as long as we were together? I thought the night, which was for day, our bodies stuck and maybe through what's meaning. I thought the way, I thought the way, that it can't be hard.
Hi guys, this is Karan.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm I might need it. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I do. I do because it'd be a lot easier to make jokes. But all that was really good, and the painful memories are mixed with the positive memories. The pain is good. I think the pain is good because the pain means it's real. I think, at the same time, so much lack of care. And I can only reflect upon myself. I don't have that. I believe I'm going to be on the, let's take care of animals side. And it kind of makes me mourn inside that so many cruel individuals, that cruelty is so easily dealt out. I'm very interested.
I want to thank you for watching this video. Yaad, which is Hindi for in memory or remember, is a song about overcoming the loss of a loved one. As a dog owner or a pet owner, it's a certainty that at some point of time in your life, you will be faced with the loss of your pet. Along with that loss is accompanied a lot of emotional trauma, but also a huge sense of guilt, where you'll find yourself asking whether you did the right thing, whether what you did was enough, whether...
I think this is very interesting, but I need to share. I don't mean to interrupt. But I think because of the simple nature of mortality alone, that our connection to animals and the fact that their longevity is something we have to, right? We go through it more than once. Some pet owners have lost 3, 4, 5 dogs. If they built, or whatever the animal of choice is, please don't think that the moment, because I'm a cat person. I mean, my X feed is conspiracy theories and cats. I like kitties, too. I think, the noble wolf and the great lion got domesticated down to some awesome, awesome friends. But my point is that I think it's a test. I think it's to prepare us for the truth of our existence, that we are going to be asked to love and lose, and then have to go on. And that's the thing, is loss is something we all have to engage in. We all have to embrace reluctantly, at the least, or worse. It's going to happen. Experiencing it and I guess just from listening this short little bit, lessening the trauma by learning and understanding and realizing that our guilt is, did you do what was right, and did the animal have a life? Well, then the simple fact that their timeline and our timeline aren't the same should relieve you of guilt. And the lesson should be more about, just not guilt. Now this is a personal thing. I'm not taking a shot at what's being said here, and I definitely want to go on.
You could have done something differently. And if you're going through something like this, through the song, we want to let you know that even though there's a void that they leave behind when they go, they also leave you with a gift. That very rare, exceptional gift is knowing and experiencing unconditional love and forgiveness. And we want to tell you that the only way to honor their time in our lives is by imbibing those values within you and giving back as much as you can. Okay, now don't skip this video. There's something really important I want to talk to you about. India has a huge homeless animals population. Literally everywhere you look, you'll find homeless dogs on every street and every corner. They end up suffering road accidents, extreme starvation, diseases, and unfortunately a lot of human brutality. There's not much that's been done in terms of animal welfare, so it's up to us to do as much as we can. Now, amongst us live heroes who really champion this purpose. They're basically not-for-profit, non-government organizations that are run by animal lovers. And one of those organizations is the Posh Foundation, where we are at today. Posh Foundation deals with rescue, rehabilitation, adoption, and animal birth control of these homeless animals. Very recently, the van that they used to rescue these animals broke down due to overuse and became completely unusable. So from the money that we made on Raj Against the Machine tour last year and through Patreon, we funded this new van to the Posh Foundation. Now this van, which they'll be using as their new ambulance, will take a total of 10 to 15 calls each day. And it's going to run for at least 5 years. So that's a total of 27,000 animals potentially saved. That's a huge number. It's by far the purchase that we're most proud of. We want to thank our patrons for sticking around with us and making it possible for us to do this. And that's it from us. If you like the video, if you like what we do, please share this video. It really helps us go a long way. And if you really want to support us, the best way to do that would be through Patreon. You can head over to patreon.com and donate any monthly amount that you see fit. And join the amazing family that makes all of this possible. So we'll see you very soon with the upcoming documentary and the next song. Until next time, we love you all. Thanks once again for watching till the end of the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
We're behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, behind the scenes, behind the scenes.
And I'm expecting any day today.
Oh shit, I needed
The
that.
Godfather.
I needed that bad.
कैसे बिजली लग गई? अरे यार मैं घर वालों को भेजते हैं वीडियो
Oh.
तो बिजली लग गई.
Electric pads, static.
शॉर्ट हो गए.
I'll go like this. I think out of respect, I just want the credits to run, but at the same time, I really don't watch it first, so I got really lucky there. I did. I got really lucky, and I believe that it is a universal toll. The power to nurture life or take it and condemn it. And no matter what our peers think, the universe knows the truth. And any energy to give back for what's been taken, I respect. Yeah. Gonna go with that. Wow, that really was on the verge. Ironically enough, it really bring me back to some of the big dogs I had relationships with. Boy, that sounds weird, but I think we know better by this point. Jealous of big dogs. I can't have a big dog no more. I like big dogs. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. So I was trying to watch Ghostbusters 3 to see if it was actually funny or if the haters were just mean. And this is what happened. At the 1:39 mark, they make a joke about P.T. Barnum enslaving animals or elephants. Now, do I think the circus has a poor track record with animal attractions? Hell yes. But that's not what I'm here for. I went over to Wikipedia, which I hate, but it's a source of information that I can access. And I pulled it up. And we got 338 BC record of war elephants, and so on and so forth. So I wondered to myself, the person who wrote that line, was that just complete ignorance? Or was it self-loathing? Because our relationships with animals, from loving and rescuing them to enslaving them to cross the Himalayas, or whatever, I'm no history buff, but goes back a little bit farther than this generation of self-loathing progressive ideologues. It just irritated me, because I think if we're gonna make these jokes, why don't we tell the truth, not just hate ourselves? Because I want to love every individual that works for the betterment of, let's say, the animal's life, and I would instantly use natural law against a person hurting an animal if I saw it. I wouldn't have a choice. It's not. Cruelty is the sign of the psychopath, and one of our first steps is accepting the fact that not all our peers are good people. And this idea that everyone has equal value, nah, the person spinning the dog around beating it is not equal value. No. And we've come too far. We've come too far and decided that somehow everyone, no. The cruel, the psychotic, the incapable of feeling love, they are not my peers. They are not my equals. They are not as worthy. I'm sorry. But it's just true. Cruelty, exploitation, all that shit has no purpose except for other people in power to impose their will on other lives, being it the animal kingdom or other humans themselves. It's all bullshit, and there's one of our first starting points. Not pretending. 30 years ago, when I was a criminal, I wasn't worthy. I didn't deserve to be around regular, decent people, because I took from them. Well, technically I didn't. I only took from drug dealers, but that's another story. I thought crime against criminals. I thought there was a moral loophole there. There wasn't. And giving out all those moral loopholes is one of our biggest problems. So this was I needed a little righteous anger to clear up that emotional well I was slipping into. I didn't want to drown in dog feelings. Whew. Bloodywood, Yaad, I remember many of my furry friends.